you see this Lizzo thing?
Someone explained it to me. She was like, what way you explain it?
So there's a TikTok I just got sent before I came in here, but this girl is saying there's a lawsuit against Lizzo from people that worked with her, backup dancers and stuff. They said she would body shame the backup dancers.
In which way?
I'm assuming they were too fat just because they're dancers, and dancers, if you want a dancer to be fat, that's going to be tough.
I figured it was the opposite way. Oh, you girls are too skinny.
Too skinny?
And she's known for being big.
Yeah. But even then, you can't weight shame, right? That's your whole thing.
Oh, I just think it's a funny thing to see the reverse happening.
Yeah. I think it was, they didn't say which side. And then also, she like put dancers in like people that work for her in uncomfortable situations. Like I think she took them to a sex show with like nude people and they were doing like sexual things. And then she kind of really pressured one girl into, she like had everybody touch the breasts of one of these models or whatever. And then one person really didn't want to, but she just like kept yelling at them, like mockingly, but like getting the whole crowd to make fun of her and like chant, like just do it or whatever. And then she had to do it. And there's a couple other allegations.
Isn't there one like she forced one of them to eat a banana?
Did she force one of them to eat the banana that was in the pussy?
Yeah.
That might be one of them.
But also it's hilarious that like that's a punishment for her eating healthy. like, you've been bad. You should have some fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, at the club, Lizzo began inviting cast members to take turns touching the nude performers, catching dildos launched from performers' vaginas, and eating bananas protruding from the performers. Lizzo then turned her attention to Miss Davis and began pressuring Miss Davis to touch the breasts of one of the nude women. So that's from the article. So apparently she's bringing all these people to this like place where these sexual acts are happening in Amsterdam, and they don't want to do it, and she's like encouraging them to take part.
Yeah.
And I think none of this seems like a big deal if it's a regular person, but if it's Lizzo, whose entire career is built on a moral high ground, apparently some dancers wanted like 50% of their pay during whatever period, like they weren't working. And then she said that was disrespectful. She said, I'll give you 25. And they were like, it's disrespectful for you to even ask for 50. And again, that's normal business practice, but I think if you're Lizzo, your entire career is built on being morally superior. You're talented. She's talented as fuck.
What is her moral superiority?
How dare people fat shame me? I'm healthy, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, is that her thing?
You didn't know Lizzo was proud of being fat?
I thought that people just called her fat, and then her reaction was like, yeah, I'm fat.
I think she's very proud of being fat, and don't shame me for being fat. And like, I'm an incredible. I don't even remember we played
body
on Flagrant.
positive and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, we had a video where she was like working out, and she's like, you can judge me for my body all you want to, but I'm healthy and I work out. And then you clocked that it was just her changing outfits the same day, and it was one workout, but you made it seem like she was working out like 7 days a week or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the problem with just having a moral high ground. Like, if you have a public image, just lead off with like, hey, I'm kind of an asshole.
That's all you got to do. It's so simple.
And then if you're nice people are like, dude, that guy's not an asshole. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't we just accept male stars are often going to be creepy and female stars are often going to be bitches. And if they're not, hey, man, God bless you.
Yeah.
God bless you. Good for you.
Yeah.
Just expecting them to be angelic you're always going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
And the ones who build a career off of that, they're always going to disappoint you first.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to take a break real quick because you all know about freeze pipe. You know that it is the best way to smoke certain substances that you might want to smoke that are legal in some states and not legal in other states. But anyway, if you don't want to burn your lungs, if you don't want to cough up a storm, you use your freeze pipe. Well, now they got this little guy right here. You know what goes right in there? A blunt. Maybe a vape pen. You just stick it right in there. 20 minutes, it freezes. That's all it takes. 20 minutes, not even an hour anymore. 20 minutes, it will give you the much-needed icy glycerin coldness that you get with the other products, but it takes 20 minutes. So no more burning lungs, no more coughing unnecessarily. Nice, smooth, cool sensation fills your chest and makes you feel great. So say goodbye to harsh smoke and coughing attacks by shopping the smoothest pipes, bubblers, bongs, and dab rings at thefreezepipe.com and use the code FLAGRANT for 15% off your entire order. And again, make sure you cop this, the glycerin blunt tip. It's a fantastic product, I'm sure of it. Everything else they make is dope. This just came out 20 minutes. Anyway, that is thefreezepipe.com and use the code FLAGRANT so you get your 15% off. Shop today and start fighting fire with ice. Now let's get back to the show.
What about like the Taylor Swifts? Because I feel like she's not like preachy, but she does live a super clean image.
I think she presents herself as being a lot nicer than she really is. She really presents herself as like a girl next door, like I'm so sweet and all these men have done this, and it's like, yo, you're a fucking billionaire. I'm pretty sure she grew up like very rich. You're not like some pristine, super nice person. There's just no way.
Yeah, but she's much more politically neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
that's
what
what
happens.
it is. You just have to be politically neutral.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just think what happens with famous people in general is like, if you're not a fan, you hate them. It's very rare that people are like wildly successful and the people who are not fans are just neutral on them. Mm-hmm. Like with Taylor Swift, it's super fans, biggest tour ever, people love her. And then everyone else is kind of like, ugh, she just takes men and writes songs about them and uses them and plays the victim all the time. Fuck that bitch. And I think that's just a natural function of human beings, like criticizing those that are very successful if we don't understand their success. So I think they just got to kind of deal with it. I think Taylor's done a good job, though, for how famous she is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
She, like, it seems like Lizzo gets more criticism with a fraction of the fame.
Yeah, probably.
That's true.
And I think that that's also a function of this like fat is healthy movement, and she's become like a spokesperson for it, maybe without even wanting to be.
Yeah.
Like she knows she's fat. The only opportunity she has, she knows she's not going to lose the weight, so she's got to go, no, I'm great, I'm awesome. Like you get defensive, and you need to reject that. And then the body positivity movement exalts her. He goes, you're a fucking hero. And now she's like, fuck, I'm the fat bitch is healthy girl now?
Yeah.
Shit.
It used to be Adele, and she was like, I'm out.
I'm out. She got skinny real quick.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe that's the best weight loss program. It's like, hey, you're the face of body positivity.
And then
you're like,
skinny.
That's really insulting.
I'm out here. Dude.
That's also very insulting. You're the face of fat bitches.
Yeah, you're like, well, I'm about to hit the gym, actually.
Yeah.
Well, we should start that as a weight loss program. That'd be awesome.
Which is?
Basically, like, you just find people that want to lose weight and be like, hey, we're going to make a website saying you are the new face of body
And
positivity.
you're beautiful. You're
Yeah.
beautiful. You're the most beautiful fat person that's ever existed.
We're a publicist, and we're going to take over. We're going to put you on news. You're going to do news interviews.
Finest fat female in all the land.
Yeah, exactly. The bravest woman in America. And then we're going to flip them.
That's funny.
That's brilliant, dude. We'll make a lot of money doing that.
Yeah.
I love this.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's a good scheme.
And it's a great weight loss program for America.
Yeah.
You don't want to be the next face of fat bitches.
Yeah. We're coming for you.
Yeah.
We're like anonymous for fat people.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome, dude. You see the Nathan Fielder one? Did I tell you guys about this?
Yeah.
Dude, this guy has some funny
Bro,
shit, dude.
he gets a woman who works at a law office. She's like, I really want to lose weight. He's like, all right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a picture of you holding a paper that has a swastika drawn on it. And you're going to be like basically like partially naked. And you're going to have a letter in it that's like, I hate Jews. Her boss that works at the law firm is a Jewish guy. She's like, okay, we're going to take this picture. We're going to put it into an email. And it's going to be emailed to your boss on February 1st of next year. Unless you lose 40 pounds by then. And it's already locked in the email. I'm the only person that can stop it. So go ahead. And then every day she wakes up and she's like, oh, my boss is going to see this horrifying photo of me. You're basically blackmailing yourself into losing weight.
I love it.
And
This
then
guy's so funny, man.
every day she wakes up, she misses it by like half a pound.
No.
It gets sent to him, and then she has to have a meeting, and they film it. And she's
No.
like, "So I was doing this TV show with this guy, and he told me it would be funny if I did this." And he's like, I don't understand." And that's the whole thing.
And then did she get fired?
Yeah, she's in jail now for hate. No, I'm joking. No, I don't know. I don't think
You
she
ever
got
seen
fired.
Dumb Starbucks?
Yeah,
Wow,
that's
you-
So good, dude.
That's
blackmail yourself.
We need to watch this. Have you seen Dumb Starbucks?
Yeah.
It's so good.
Miles, go.
There's a YouTuber called Struthless who did that. He basically said like the worst shit you could say, and he's like, if I don't run a marathon, this goes live in like 2 weeks or something.
Wow.
Or a month or whatever. And he says he posted it. He doesn't have access
people
to it, whatever.
crazy, bro.
And then he was like, yeah, I ran the marathon. I almost killed himself. Had to go to like the hospital or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anything you want to do. Oh, I gotta write this script. I gotta fucking lose weight. Whatever.
Punishment.
Have a tweet scheduled with some crazy shit in it. There you go.
Miles, give us some Pathedione Questione right now.
My question for you guys is, in order to keep your career dreams alive, if you had to work any shitty jobs, in order to make ends meet, maybe if you have some old job, shitty work stories, I'm curious what those might be. My follow-up question is, Schulte on the Chrissy D episode talked about his pops filming all his old games, so I'm curious when you guys are going to put a little hoop mixtape together for the kid.
Oh, we got one.
That's all I got, though. Appreciate y'all.